Hey folks, Worldwide DJ Freebird here, and welcome back to AFB Radio. And live with me right now is somebody that y'all have heard me talk a lot about. Well, not him personally, but his organization, Bull of the Woods, BOTWonline.com. Mr. Bill Dye. Bill, welcome back to AFB Radio, brother. Good to see you, man.
It's a pleasure, man. It's great seeing you.
You got some great apparel, some new stuff going on. Let's talk a little bit about those shirts, because, man, I dig those shirts you got.
Oh, great, man. Well, actually, we had been contacted by maybe a dozen cage fighters, UFC, and so, you know, we wanted to grow into doing some cage gear apparel. So we call it Outlaw Cage Gear, and it just fits in with the Bull of the Woods excellent, and people are liking it and ordering it, and so we're happy.
Man, I tell you, I love the shirts. I wear the shirts all the time, folks, and you know, y'all always hear me, and on all my emails, you always see the BOTWonline.com people. Well, this is the man right here that started in honor of his grandfather. Now, let's talk a little bit about the man who started Bull of the Woods Online.com.
Well, my grandfather was born in 1915, and he was placed in an orphanage when he was very young, even though both of his parents were alive. But the dad moved away and the mother remarried, and at that point it was very abusive at home when he was home. He grew up in an orphanage, got out, got in a few fights here and there and kicked some butt, and he just grew into a legend. And but he actually was shot 6 times and killed when he was 36 years old, so we never knew him. But he was also a World War II veteran, and very proud of his country, and just like we're very proud of him.
Absolutely. Well, awesome, man. Well, folks, now I'm going to tell you, go check them out. It's BOTWonline.com. They got some awesome apparel on their website there, and I tell you can't go wrong. It's good quality shirts. The designs are awesome, and I got a new one today, the Outlaw in Fury, because they call me the Southern Outlaw. Go figure.
Hey, in full fury, man. That shirt was made just for Freebird, no doubt about it.
That's right. That's me all over, in Fury, man. I can't wait. But so how's the family? Everything going good?
Everything's going well. Everybody's good and healthy, thank God. And I also wanted to give a shout out to our friend Cody McCarver, who has the #2 video on CMT Pure as we speak. And in his video, White Trash with Money, he's wearing one of our shirts. So I'm pretty proud of that. And I also...
Cody's here with us.
Yes, he is here. And he's a great guy, great musician. And he fits in well with the Freebird show, I guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, I've respected Cody since day one. I met him 3 years ago. I liked his attitude. I liked what he was about. The story he told is what touched me. And I said, you know, I want to be this guy's friend, not because of who he is, but because of his truthfulness and bringing out to the public what most people would hide for the rest of their lives.
For sure, and Cody is real, and he's a great guy. He's just a great friend, and he's nice to everybody, and just a talented person, man. We love him like a brother, you know, no doubt about it. And but I also wanted to give a shout out to Soldiers Call Home, which is your benefit that me and my brother Tim, who runs the company with me, we believe wholeheartedly in, and we're actually collecting every day in our store right now, so that next year we can give you a nice donation and for the soldiers.
You know, every little bit helps. And I mean, this year we didn't do as well because of the economy, but that's okay. We still was able to donate to the USO and send a lot of calling cards over to Iraq and Afghanistan through the United States Marine League out of Pennsylvania. Now, you may be familiar with them. I think they're either in Carlisle or somewhere close to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I may have it wrong, but I know there's a Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And they actually have sent me a plaque in honor of what I've done for their comrades over there. Well, I'm non-military, folks, but I tell you, it's a great way to give back just a little bit for so many that's done so much for you that you'll never get to meet.
I mean, it's just a great cause, and you know, we haven't pitched it to anybody who hasn't thought that it wasn't great. You know, I mean, it's super, and people are easy to donate money to a cause like that.
Well, I tell you, it's just a great thing I started just to, like I say, just to give back, and I'm glad it's still going. I'm glad people like yourself are recognizing it, and I appreciate you putting us on your website like you have. We had to take it down, and we put our website back up. We're revamping, redoing everything, making it a little bit bigger, a little bit better. And hopefully we're going to get this thing really big one day to where we are a 501c3 and we can really reach out to bigger corporations and stuff. We're small. We're a one-day-a-year benefit, folks. But a Soldier's Call Home, I hope, will continue to grow. If I die today, I hope someone will pick it up and go on with it, because I think it's a good cause. And the title of the benefit states it all, a Soldier's Call Home.
Yes, it sure does, and I sure hope that you don't die, though, Freebird.
I hope I don't either.
I hope not.
Crazy people up here in Nashville, man.
I guarantee it.
Now, you guys drove down from Philly last night, right? Or Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
I wore my pirate hat. So
See, I did this on purpose. I know it. He's from the steel capital.
Yes, and I'm proud of it. And hey, I love the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia, but I am a Pittsburgher.
Well, but the snow. Y'all were supposed to get a foot of snow last night. What happened? Y'all run some bad snow coming in?
We hit some pretty bad squalls coming down, but nothing too serious. But we've probably had close to 30 inches in the last month in the Pittsburgh area. So
we got 30 inches in Atlanta. Atlanta would be wiped off the map, brother. Everything would collapse, the whole 9 yards.
Well, let's hope it doesn't start snowing that bad in Atlanta.
Well, the snow coming up last night on us.
Yeah.
Naturally, my truck, I detailed it Sunday. It was 65 degrees Sunday before my radio show. I got out there and detailed it and put it in the garage. Said, well, I'm going to drive it to Wednesday. Boom, what happens? Get on top of Monte and it's snowing like crazy.
Well, I'll tell you, my wife was like, hey, Bill, we got to wash the car up before we leave. And I was like, well, we can do it, but, I mean, it's really bad right now. So, it didn't last long,
Well, man, are we getting together to do anything special tonight?
Yeah. Actually, Cody's going to be doing a show at the Sheraton at 9 o'clock tonight. And, hopefully you'll be able to come over and join us, and we'll have some fun and enjoy a good show. Cody's high energy, and actually Bobby Kill, who's a great songwriter, wrote a song, helped me write a song. Well, actually, he did most of the writing, but we wrote a song about the Bull of the Woods, and Cody McCarver recorded it, and hopefully we're going to do a video for it too. So that's something to be looking for in the future.
That's awesome, but something just distracted me. I want to tell you something, and no disrespect, but you got a good-looking family.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm only 21.
Yeah, well, I knew that.
Okay.
Hey, I got to give credit to my wife because she's beautiful.
She is.
I'm not really that good looking, but I got a good personality. That's how I land.
That you do. Well, folks, y'all stay tuned. We got coming up here in just a few moments, Mr. Cody McCarver himself from Confederate Railroad. Now, Cody's doing his own stuff. Great entertainer, great artist. And coming up right here on the Freebird Show. Stay tuned.